So after 5 years, thousands of miles, thousands of gallons of sweat, I'm going to retire my Camelbak Blowfish. Well, I guess semi-retire. It's a pretty big bag, so it holds a lot of stuff, and I'm sure it'll come in handy once again. But I've got some other plans for my bag and my gear that I want to carry. So I've got this drone that I want to be able to take on longer rides, and I needed a bag that had some clips to be able to do that. So I looked at a bunch of different bags, and the Osprey 14-liter Raptor looks like it fit the bill. And I just got it, so let's check it out. A little bit of a new bag smell. I actually want to see if this helmet hook works. Okay, yeah, I guess that's decent. I feel like I'm just going to destroy my helmet if I let this thing go in here. All right, never use that again probably. Really like this big tow handle right here. It's got this little mesh here to try to let your back air out, but definitely not as pronounced as some of the other hydration packs I've seen. The Dakine bag really has a nice hard line right here, so you know air is going to flow through. This, not so much. So we've got the hydration hose that is magnetized to this clip in the middle here, and that's going to be a problem because if you've watched my videos, I always have my my GoPro mounted on my chest. So, I'm going to have to figure this out, how I'm going to be able to mount my GoPro on my chest and then still have this hydration tube not flopping around and crazy the whole time. Pretty cool pocket right here for various gear, cell phone, sunglasses, that kind of stuff. And this is how you can tell it's a 2016 bag. Just look at the pictures of the product. You can see this. It's got this design on the waist bolster, I guess you would call it. The earlier models have kind of a more bird wing design right there. So one of the really cool features about this bag is it has a tool roll in here, and this is actually neat. It's kind of got like a little lock to keep the zipper from coming undone. So open that up. This little tool roll in here, you can roll it out, have your tools, which is great because I've got various things that clack around and just kind of, I can't find a good spot for them inside my other Camelbak, but here they'll be rolled up tight, like my little CO2 cartridges that are metal that kind of clink around. I feel like they'll be a lot more stable inside this thing. It comes out if you need it to take it with you somewhere else, or if you're just on the trail and you want to use it separately. Stuff sack here for various things you want to put in. And then kind of another bigger area here. And I guess you could put your helmet in this section too. I've seen that. I've seen people doing that as well, just really getting this very stretched out and stuffing it in right there. Or your jacket, after you get hot on your ride, stuff it right in. Yeah, this lime green is quite vibrant. Plenty of room. It's got a couple side pockets here for keeping stuff upright. That was kind of one of the problems with my Camelbak was I had my pump, my hand pump, in my bag, and it ended up laying down flat and then started wearing a hole in my bag. So in here, you can put the hand pump in vertically, and hopefully it won't wear a hole from that position. Oh, okay, so to open up the hydration pack, you actually start by the hose and come up that way. 3 liters, 100 ounces, that's a good amount of water to be able to bring. I've gone through on some big rides, all 100 ounces before, and was very thankful I had it all there. This doesn't feel right. Feel like I'm breaking it. Yeah, okay. Whew. This is a nice design. My Camelbak started leaking on me recently, and I had to mess with like the O-ring and all that stuff to keep it watertight, and I think this is a better design. Fold over, not have to worry about it. One of the reviews I read on the previous year was that their whole system turned yellow after not much time. So We're going to see if that actually happens to this hydration pack or not. I'll let you guys know in more long-term review. This is just a first look to show what kind of features it has. You know, one thing I've found about my Camelbak is that I never had any kind of problem with like mold or it being dirty until I started using Gatorade in my hydration pack. So I would just always use water, wash it out, rinse it out, even leave the water in there and would never have any problems. But once I started using some Gatorade, I think that sugar kind of mold and stuff feeds off of that, and I got a few black spots and stuff in my tube and was able to wash it all out and be good. But I feel like you kind of almost have to keep it pure water. But then, you know, you're on the trail and you're only drinking water. You need electrolytes as well. So it's a balance between being really anal about cleaning it or just throwing water in there and not having to worry about it. Okay. So maybe this is a decent solution here without kinking the hose. I kind of pushed it down in there a little more, and just gonna see if that'll kind of stay there, be out of the way. I might actually be cutting these off to keep these out of the way of the GoPro when I'm filming and riding. All right, I'm digging the bag so far. If you want to check it out, I got a link to the bag on Amazon down below. Pretty nice piece of gear. We'll actually see how it holds up the test of time because I'm going to be riding with it pretty much all summer if it does what I need it to do. So I'll be able to have a nice review in a few months here, and after I've poured some sweat into this thing and put it through its paces. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you out on the trail.